Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good mad bombing. We are back with our September ranked series with our Rarg warrior aggro deck, featuring lots of weapons and lots of bombs. So we've had 2 wins out of 2 so far. They've both been fairly quick wins, but that comes with this type of deck. Our last opponent maybe wasn't the top end type of player, to be fair. I think he was maybe a bit confused over exactly what he was facing. So let's have a look, and we get another Druid. So we first played a Druid. So let's have a look now. We're going second here. I don't see any 2-drops, and I don't see any 2-drop minions. So let's change that all over. Do we get anything? In fact, we probably get a worse hand. So this could be a bit of a tricky game. Let's have a look and see what we do. So our opponent plays a clockwork gnome. We've kind of got lucky that we'll get a drop out of this in the end though. Now what does my opponent play here? Right, goodness, so it's a little bit trickier than I thought it was going to be. I'm just going to armour up for now. Hopefully we'll be able to counter this. Could this be a mech druid? I've not seen one of them before. I think it looks like it could be, you know. So opponent going all out there on his hand. So this is an easy one. That's going to be a straight removal. So did that to remove 1 minion. Now what does my opponent play here? It's another Robocop. So that's 1. That's 4 more damage. So what I'll do next is play the Mad Bomber. He should hopefully start to remove some of the minions, hopefully not. So that didn't go entirely to plan, fortunately, there. I got 2 damage on me, and it looks like it could be in a bit of a sticky situation. He is going to have to trade a couple of his minions here. Oops. I've got to turn over there. So that's 1 traded off straight away. That's a second 1 traded off. So we have a couple of options here. What I'll do is I'll play with Death Spite, just remove, and play the Corsair. That should start to get me back onto the board itself. Unfortunately, my opponent does have a fair amount of health there already. Now he's laying out a lot of... So that was a waste of a card for him. So I have a couple of options. I can play... I can wipe out the Horse Rider. So play the Horse Rider, wipe that out. And then remove the Antique Heal bot. That leaves me with 3. So let's take off that for now. I'll then play the Argent Horse Rider and then play the Shade. So the good news is I now have 2 minions on the board, he has none. At least been able to counter that and draw another card. I do have the advantage slightly here, but it is starting to be a bit tricky. Maybe I will leave that for now. So with what I have, I'll just attack that off. Play and just remove. I'm going to try and keep the Arcanite Reaper for now. So what's working in my favour currently is that I do have a full board. I have the board control. So anything that he plays has to get past me. So he's just got to do that. That's okay, I don't mind that at all. So I'm going to armour up. And then I can play Loteb. Now that will, it should have a knock-on effect to his turn. So he's got to just try and attack my face for a while, I think. So 5, so I can add that on. I'll add an Arcanite Reaper. Attack his face. Drop a bomber. And that worked out okay. Unfortunately it did do 2 damage to me though. But going forward I should be able to start healing myself up with what I already have. Now does he have a taunt here? That could be quite tricky if he does have a taunt. I'm going to be struggling to get past that. That's 7. He's gone for my face. He's desperate to try and kill me as quickly as he can. So I have, let's see, what can I actually do here? That's 10, 13, 17, 23. Now is that? So that's 5. I think I'm just short, you know. I am 1 damage short of killing him this turn. So I want to heal myself up, but now I don't have enough. I will just trade off. And attack his face. So I've got 8 damage. He could swipe me twice if he's got that available. That's 1. And that's number 2. That's a hero power. So that's 4, that's 3, that's an axe, and that is 6 damage to his face. That was so incredibly close. That game came right down to the last throw of a dice. I mean, that mad bomber earlier could have completely turned out if he'd actually done 1 more damage to me there. So, oh, he could have done 1 more damage to opponent a turn earlier and that would have changed it. But we got there in the end. We managed to get past that Druid. It was a quite unique Druid game. It was a very, very aggressive Druid as well, but thankfully I was able to get through there. We were able to get that win. And we go on to the next game. Thanks very much everybody for watching. Take care and happy bombing.